Gurriel had a solid season during the 2004-05 Cuba National Series, leading the league in hits and runs. However, he truly dominated in 2005-06, leading the series in RBIs, runs and triples. His 27 home runs, which also led the league, were one short of the record of 28. Gurriel's batting average was .327 and his slugging percentage was .676. He played his Cuban career with Sancti Spiritus and Industriales of the Cuban National Series. National Team Career Japan. Gurriel's contributions helped the national team win a gold medal in the 2004 Summer Olympics and World Cup of Baseball Championships in 2003 and 2005. During the 2005 World Cup, he led all batters with 8 home runs. Gurriel played second base for the Cuban national baseball team in the 2006 World Baseball Classic, making the final out for Cuba in their championship game lost to Japan. He batted .273 in the tournament, with a .342 on-base percentage and a .515 slugging percentage. Later in the finals of the 2008 Beijing Olympics tournament, he again made the final out by grounding out into a double play against South Korea. Gurriel played for Cuba again in the 2009 World Baseball Classic, as their third baseman. He batted .333 in the tournament with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. On the 11th of May, 2014, Gurriel signed a 1-year contract with the Yokohama DeNA Stars. He joined the team at midseason, and batted .305 with 11 home runs and 30 RBIs in 62 games. Defection from Cuba. In February 2016, Gurriel and his 22-year-old brother, Yuli Gurriel Jr., defected after competing in the Caribbean World Series in the Dominican Republic, 8 in June. Major League Baseball declared Gurriel eligible to be signed by a major league team as a free agent. Nearly 10 years prior, ESPN.com had erroneously reported that Gurriel and another Cuban national player, Eduardo Parrott, had defected from Cuba and into Colombia. Gurriel refuted this claim on the 1st of August, 2006. Stating that he returned to his home in Cuba immediately after the conclusion of the tournament the Cuban national team had been playing in. Houston Astros. On the 16th of July, 2016, Gurriel signed a 5-year, $47.5 million contract with the Houston Astros. He made his American debut in July with the Gulf Coast Astros of the rookie-level Gulf Coast League, playing in 2 games. He was then promoted to the Lancaster Jethawks of the Class A Advanced California League. After playing in 4 games for Lancaster, the Astros promoted Gurriel to the Corpus Christi Hooks of the Class AA Texas League. He batted .247.118 in 5 games for Corpus Christi, and was promoted to the Fresno Grizzlies of the Class AAA Pacific Coast League. He was recalled from Fresno to the Major League roster on the 21st of August. In his first 19 games with the Astros, he batted .344 with 3 home runs and 8 runs batted in, playing mostly first and third base defensively. On the 1st of May, he performed a dynamic swim slide into second base to help defeat the Texas Rangers. In Game 3 of the 2017 World Series, Gurriel hit a home run off of Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher Yu Darvish, and made a racially insensitive gesture after he returned to the dugout. Gurriel was caught on camera stretching the sides of his eyes and mouthing the Spanish word chinito, which translates to little Chinese boy. Gurriel apologized, and said that anyone from Asia is called a Chino in Cuba. Although he acknowledged that he knew the term was offensive from having played in Japan, Gurriel was suspended for the first 5 games of the 2018 season without pay, but not for the World Series. Gurriel agreed to not appeal the suspension and to undergo sensitivity training in the off-season. The Astros said that they would donate Gurriel's salary lost during the suspension to a charity that supports diversity efforts.